This episode of Community Updates is brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Quinn Rivera is a 2012 Cody High School graduate. Although he's been attending med school at the University of Washington, he held the national spotlight last year as a contestant in NBC's The Titan Games. Rather than stay in Seattle, Quinn made the choice to head back to Cody to ride out the coronavirus storm.
I've been home since December because I had to study for my first round of boards for med school. So we didn't want to study out in Seattle because the traffic domains and all that stuff just adds time to your day. And so it's a lot easier just to be here, and all transit takes 10 minutes to get anywhere, and you're most efficient in your study time. And so, yeah, so been back since December, and I was supposed to start rotations in May. I had my first clerkship block off. So I was supposed to have this time off anyways that we have off right now. But since those have been pushed back to the end of June because of COVID. And so, yeah, we're just kind of hanging in Wyoming. I'm working on one of the other things about me is I own a company with my brothers and a close friend of mine named Jared called Humble Daily. And so we're working on that. We're recording podcasts for that and rebranding and restructuring and doing some different stuff. And so it's cool. It's opened up some different doors and some different things for us to spend our time doing. So.
Back in Cody, though, Quinn found another way to help people, thanks to an idea from his mother-in-law, Julie Hinsey, the owner of Libations downtown.
We're living with my in-laws right now, the Hinsey family, and they own Libations in Cody, Wyoming. So I was out one morning just sitting down on the couch reading my Bible. It was like 6 a.m. and Julie came out, and Julie's my mother-in-law. She's the owner of Libations, and she came out and just said, "Hey, I have an idea. I need you to make it happen." I was like, okay. And so she gave me her idea. She already had a heart for this, and she was already doing it on her own, but she wanted to see if we could scale it. So she had been buying gift cards from everywhere around the town, just knowing they've been in small business their whole lives. From her parents moved to Cody to open a small shoe store. And so her entire life has been involved in small business. So she knows the triumphs and the perils of what it means to be a small business owner. And she's very active in the community. And so she's like, man, like we're in a time right now where we aren't suffering as much as other people would. We are blessed that people are still using our essential business as it was deemed. And so she's like, how can we give back? And so she said, maybe we can incentivize giving a Libations gift card for people to go out and then buy gift cards from other local businesses. And I was like, okay, well, let's just figure it out. So we talked through it for like 20-30 minutes, and then she went off to work. And then she told me, she's like, I need you just to brainstorm a video, brainstorm some odds and ends. And then we just talked through some other things we could do, advertising, marketing, stuff that I already knew how to do because of Humble Daily. So I was like, okay, let's do it. So Thursday I went out and I shot some drone footage because the weather was really nice. So if you watch the video, you'll see the drone footage. And then Friday morning I recorded myself, and then built the video Friday. We launched it on Saturday. And so if you're not familiar with the video I'm referencing, we titled it Cody Comes Together. And so it's an initiative that really Libations is putting forth. Humble Daily is partnering with them in it, where if you go out into the community of Cody and you buy a gift card from a local business owner, we try to really reference it to small local businesses because a lot of the chains have higher ups that can support them through these hard times, whereas a small local business is really trying to put food on their table and pay their employees, who are also usually local people. And so we tried to really reference it that we're not going to reject someone if they bring us a Domino's gift card, but thankfully most people have been really supporting the people that are very small and local. And so they do that. They go out, they buy a gift card. The minimum value is $15. Every increment of 15 will increase the amount of names you get put in a drawing. And so basically we're accumulating these gift cards. And so when you bring a gift card, let's say you bought one, the example I use in the video is you bought one from the Cody Coffee Company, which is a well-known local business in Cody. Say you bought a $30 gift card, you bring that through the Libations drive-through, you give it to us, and then we give you a free $15 gift card at Libations. So Julie's basically paying everyone out $15 just for partaking in what is happening. And we've had some very generous donors that have donated money, which is a way people can help if they'd like to help Julie's bottom line so that she's not eating the entire cost. And you'll do that. And then if you give us the gift card, you're basically entering your name into a drawing. In the first week of this, we accumulated almost $6,000 worth of goods and gift cards. And so all of that will be used now. We'll turn around once the pandemic lifts and the town starts to open up. We'll create gift packages, and then we'll start drawing names that we've recorded to win these gift packages of maybe a date night or a movie night, or there's some really cool goods. I know Nick Davis donated a luxury date night service. He drives luxury limousines and different things like that. And so you could use that for a birthday party or a date night or whatever that is. So there's some really cool people that have really come together, and it's cool to see the people that reach out to us that say, hey, we're kind of hurting and we need help, are also the people that are donating prizes, because they care about the initiative and they care about the community and they want to be about it. And so, yeah, real simplistically, I guess if I was to summarize it and not be so long-winded, it would be, you buy a gift card of a $15 increment, you bring it in through Libations, Julie gives you a free $15, and you give us the gift card to be entered into a drawing to hopefully win a prize of a much greater value on the back end of all of it. And the real overarching theme is we're trying to put money in the pockets of small business owners so that they can pay their employees now and they can pay their utilities and keep their lights on throughout this hard time. And then hopefully once we lift the pandemic and put people back out there with gift cards, they're likely not going to go out to eat with a family of 5 and spend $15. And so they're also going to put extra money into the business owners' pockets too. So
that's fabulous. So in order to get in order to be eligible for the drawing for the gift cards that are being donated, you have to buy a gift card.
Yep, exactly. So once you give us a gift card, or if you donate, we have been doing too, if you just donate to the giveaway, we'll put your name in the drawing too. So really, if you add any monetary value to the things that we're giving away, or if you put money in a small business owner's pocket, then you'll be entered into the drawing to win something of greater value.
How many businesses do you think are involved in this so far?
There's a lot. I don't know. I want to say as of last night, we had around like 200 to 300 people that have given gift cards. And so a lot of that are business owners. Some of that, like salons, have really taken off because they got completely shut down, right? They can't, like, they're a depression proof business because everyone needs their haircut, but they're not a pandemic proof business because you have to have contact with people. And so they're really being hit. And so a lot of people have really stepped up and helped them out and put money in their pockets so that they can keep going in their salon. There's a lot of things like that. Daycare is still something we're trying to figure out. Like, how do we help? There's not really gift cards to daycare, but they completely got wiped out too. Massage therapists, those types of people.
So there are ways that you can donate without buying a gift card, or you can support the Hinsey family and Libations and what they're doing by helping out. Who's the contact person? Should they just get a hold of Julie at Libations if they want to be involved?
Yeah, so they can email in. The email is libationscody@gmail.com. They can reach out to me. Most people have just been reaching out on social media. My name's Quinn Rivera. You can reach out on Facebook or Instagram, or you can reach out to Julie or call Libations directly. We did end up creating a Venmo account for Libations because so many people wanted to give to support the gift cards. And so that's, I believe it's at libations.cody, or at libations-cody, sorry. And so we did do that. So that's like a unique way people can partner that people hadn't really thought of. It's like, oh, I could throw $20 to Julie, and then that funds a gift card for someone as opposed to it coming out of Julie's bottom line. And so obviously Julie fully committed this without expecting people to do that. But it's been really cool to see people come alongside that. One of the other things is, like, we're really hoping to see this spark other initiatives. I think as humans, we're naturally inclined to, like, oh, someone's doing something, let's just let them do it. And we're hoping that's not the case. We're hoping people will jump in. Like, needs for low income people has now popped up. And so we can't take all those things over and do all those things. It's not possible. But if the town comes together, you can utilize different areas and different facets of people's generosity to help the low income people, to help different small business owners, to help daycare workers, to help whatever that is. And so that's another way people can help, is by brainstorming and helping us figure out, and then also taking action themselves of, like, well, what can you do? I know I've talked, a few other towns have reached out to talk to me about it. And we talked through, like, man, if you can just raise a bottom line of $1,000 and you find a partner business to give money to, even if that only lasts for 3 days, no one's going to be mad at you for trying to create initiative in your town, right? Like you're doing good, and all of us talk about doing good, but talking about it doesn't do anything. So how can we actually create action? Because we didn't, like, things have transpired that we didn't know were going to happen, but we didn't wait till we had all the answers to take a step and do it. We just put it out there, and thankfully, a lot of people really met it with a really strong reaction and response. And so we're super grateful for that. But we're hoping other people now, it'll maybe bolster some other people's faith of, like, hey, step out and do something. Like, you can do good. You don't have to have all the answers. Just take your first step and be faithful in what you're doing. And we'll see what happens. I bet your community will support you.
To be a part of the Cody Comes Together movement, go to the Libations Facebook page or email libationscody@gmail.com. And thanks for tuning in to another community update. Pinnacle Bank has a long history of being an unwavering partner to the Cody community, and during this time, it's no different. They're here for our businesses, families, and neighbors. If you have banking needs or questions, contact them at 527-7186. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. If your business would be interested in sponsoring these conversations with local community leaders, please contact me at 307-899-2799 or email me, Wendy@wanderwyoming.com.